Hello everyone and welcome to this month's Stamp Around the UK blog hop. We're using our favourite DSP and I'm using the Hydrangea Hill Suite. You can find it in our spring summer catalogue there on page 18 and you can see all the colours that go in it. It's really pretty. It's got purples, greens, blues. The actual colours are listed up here at the top. So we've Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, Old Olive, but I've chosen to take one of the darker colours as my card base. It's Mossy Meadow. But here's a little closer look at the rest of the DSP. I don't have that much left, so I can't show you it all, but it's really pretty. Those gorgeous, gorgeous hydrangeas. So it's reminding us of spring here in the Northern Hemisphere that's on its way. But there's some of the colours there. The particular card, my first card, I made with the Seaside Spray, but this one I'm going to change up a little bit. So as I said, using a Mossy Meadow card base, 10 to fold, so just fold it in half, cut down the middle and then fold it in half, and then I have a mat of basic white and then one of the kind of Highland Heather DSPs. It's got a very light floral pattern on it. The backside's almost too good to waste, but just for this one card I will. So I'm sticking that straight down with a very small border. You can get more details of this over on my blog. There will be a link underneath the video and I'll have details of all the products I've used. But I'm sticking that straight down on the white layer, so there's just a hint of a border. And I'm going to take the beautiful gorgeous grape sheer ribbon. It's really pretty and so easy to tie a bow, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tie a bow right around it, off to the side, and a little bit of faffing here as I try and get the bow tied, but it is easy to tie a bow with this this sheer ribbon. Some of them can be a little bit more tricky, but this one, it is pretty easy. So once you've tied, you can just adjust it to your liking, and trim off the ends at a bit of an angle. That helps with the fraying, but it also looks a little bit prettier. So there you go, that's my bow. I'll trim off the edges just now, but I might come back to them and trim them further when I finish the card and I see how it all comes together. So then I'm going to stick that straight down, again flat, unlike me. I love my dimensionals, but for now this is going flat onto my Mossy Meadow cardstock. Make sure it's the right way around, yep. So stick that straight down flat, and then I'm finished with that bit for a while. So this is another one of the DSP sheets, and I love these little flowers. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take two of these bouquets or sprays and I'm going to fussy cut them. Now fussy cutting is something that some people don't like. Some people are very fond of sitting cutting flowers and find it very therapeutic. I think I'm one of those people. I do like to just sit and cut things out. I'm going to cut a little bit, not right up to it, I'm just going to leave a little bit of a white border. But I'll show you how I fussy cut one of them and then we'll speed through the next one so you don't have to sit and watch that. Though you might find it quite hypnotic, I don't know. So as you can see, when I fussy cut, the hand with the scissors doesn't really move. It's my left hand that is moving the paper. It's much easier to see on a small, intricate design like this that it's my left hand manipulating the paper, not really the one with the scissors. Anyway, I've loved the Hydrangea Hill suite so much that this is the one I've chosen to use in my upcoming event in April. We are having a bingo night, a crafty bingo night with a crafty twist, let's say. And we are using the Hydrangea suite for our make and takes. So everyone gets a sample of the suite and then we make a few cards with it. But the best thing is we play some bingo and there's some brilliant prizes. So if you'd like to join that, it's on the 9th of April, so just after Easter. And you will find details of that on my blog. So there's a link to my blog just below, and you can hop on and see the details for the bingo night. But that's going to be really fun. If you are in the UK and you'd like to join that, you'd be very welcome. But as I say, I won't put you through watching 2 of these, so we will speed through the other one. But just I wanted to make sure that you really see how fussy cutting really isn't so difficult if you manipulate the paper like this with your non-dominant hand, the one that doesn't have the scissors. So really the scissor hand doesn't really move very much at all. The other one moves the paper up and down. Like so, almost finished. There you go. And then I said the next one, we'll speed through. And you can really see how the left hand moves the paper in this one and how the right scissor hand doesn't move very much at all. So this is a video hop, so everyone else participating, the links for those videos will be down below and you can hop through and see what their favourite DSP is. Could be from the spring summer, could be from our annual catalogue. Who knows? I can't wait to see what everyone else has created, but their links will be down below. So there's the 2 bouquets or floral sprays cut out. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my stitched circle framelit. This is the 2nd largest. And I'm going to cut out a circle in Whisper White. I'm going to use my die cutting machine. And like magic, I've cut it out. And I'm just going to pop it out carefully. Then within the stamp set, I'm going to use Highland Heather ink, but within the stamp set there's a kind of a splodgy sort of a stamp. I'm going to use that as a background on my stitch circle. So I'm going to take the piercing mat here just because the set is photopolymer. So just so I don't get ink on my mat, taking a little piece of extra grid paper. There are no sponges, if you like, built in that there would be on the red rubber stamp. That's why it's helpful just to have a little piercing mat underneath. So then what I'm going to do for my sentiment, I am going to use You Make Me Smile. There's some lovely sentiments in this set. And I'm going to take a darker colour, which is Gorgeous Grape. It's a darker purple. It's also in the suite. And again, still using my pierce mat because it's photopolymer. Just getting the stamp ready. And stamping. So I'm going to fix that to the front of the card, to the card base, with Stampin' Dimensionals. I like to use dimensionals in my project. I feel it creates a lovely effect of different layers of elements on a card. So just putting that centrally, going across the ribbon. I may have put that ribbon a little bit too high, but I'll try and shimmy it down a little further. Unfortunately, I'm just about to find out that my the bouquet doesn't quite fit because of the knot of the ribbon, but I'll shimmy it down a little bit. So with my flowers at the bottom here, well, both flowers, I'm going to put dimensionals on the part of the flower that is not on the stitch circle, so that it's flat on the stitch circle but raised elsewhere. So that means pretty much that all the elements are on a similar level. It doesn't matter if the flowers go over the purple and white bit, as long as they just don't go over the green part, then they'll won't get damaged going into an envelope. So just trying to shimmy that ribbon down a little bit so that I can get my spray on, just so, as I was saying, the leaves don't go over the edge of the card, because that they wouldn't have the protection of the card, if you like, going into the envelope. So again, fixing those with dimensionals, putting dimensionals on the part that isn't on the stitch circle. And that's pretty much my card finished. I'm just going to do a little embellishing. And we have some beautiful pastel pearls in this suite. I don't have any as yet, as I have used them, but they are in all the shades of the colours used in the suite. They're really pretty, but I'm just going to use some normal pearls here, basic pearls. The link will come up in a minute. The pastel pearls are currently out of stock, but they are coming back, so keep an eye out for them because they match so beautifully with the suite. But I'm just using the basic pearls, which are the normal standard pearl colour. So just 3 little pearls in each one. It's always good to have an odd number of embellishment, so in 3s or 5s. Oop, that one didn't want to come on. But there, that's my cards for this month's Stamp Around the UK video hop. But do make sure to hop on to everyone else. As I said, the links are down below. And thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next month. Thanks again.